god. That's it. Now seize the opening and attack.
Watch yourself. Do it.
Oh my god.
More on the pain. Starting down. Now. Hang in there, okay?
Man, calm down already.
Bring it home. No turning back.
Shake it off, okay? And you're safe.
How do you like
He's
that?
dead, dude. Look at it. Like Barrett just on the top of the tanker. Dude, Red's just such a G, man. Healing us and shit. Asking us if we're good. Oh my god.
Him again. Guess we owe you another. Shit, we got income. I'll take the chopper. The bikes are all yours, Cloud.
I just got a thought that like if the whispers are the will of the planet, then like it's literally like the planet, if it has like whether it has a consciousness or not or whatever, but like it's kind of cool how it's like on our side in the form of like the whispers. It's like helping us, but the hardest part is like sometimes it helps us and sometimes it doesn't, or maybe it's helping us at all times but we just think he's not helping us because, you know, of just the context of the situation. So it's like the whispers make it seem like the will of the planet is an actual, like, I wouldn't say being, but has like its own consciousness. Like, it's definitely not like how the Force is in Star Wars. Yeah, it's like the Force doesn't have a will. And it's like it doesn't have a consciousness. It has a will, but it doesn't have like a consciousness, really. So I wonder if it's like that. Like it just has like a instinct, like has a will for it to go a certain way and like achieve balance, or if in this world it doesn't actually, like, I wouldn't say a god, but like if the planet is like conscious in some way, or if there's just more than just like you know, just a will. If it's like actually like consciously helping us through the whispers, because it like the way they like appear and disappear and like help us. I don't know. I kind of feel like they have a personality. They like, you know, they appear and then do their job and then disappear, but at the same time they linger around, you know. They linger around and like the way they move. I don't know. Just like a thought. Because like I'm trying to piece together like something for the ending. Oh my god. Super low HP.
Well, think again, asshole.
What? I'm my thumb's stiffed. My thumb's stiffed there. Oh well. To use the spinning slash. Like I'm trying to just get a like an answer to like.
That's it. I'm taking you down.
anything to the ending of
We done here?
the storyline of Sephiroth and Cloud, the Whispers. Like, I don't feel like any of the storylines have like concluded, and I know it's like part 1, but yeah. At the very least, we got to understand Aerith's like story. Like, I feel pretty satisfied in like that conclusion.
You good?
I'm glad that she like she doesn't know the things. Like, I would think that there's secrets that she's hiding, or like there's things that she can do like unconsciously somehow.
The Whispers intervene, not to defend us, but to preserve
The flow of destiny. Okay. Okay. Just dialogue like that, like this, things like that to help like align my thinking. So yeah, it's not like. I guess it is all. I guess it is kind of like the Force.
Just the 300-pound sack of it.
Beginning of part 2 should explain everything from the past. All right, that's like satisfying at least. That's like sounds like it's gonna be good.
No need to panic.
I need like pick up.
This should make you stronger. Don't give up now, you guys. It's on you.
Still got the fight in you?
Come on.
Show me what you can do.
I'm on you.
I like at the same time, like the way I think of it,
Stay still.
I'm doing this because I don't really want to do like a long thoughts segment at the end of the stream like I usually do. Like, it's pretty much going to be the same like as usual that I'm enjoying the game and stuff, but and like any critiques or whatever. But I'm mostly saying this now so I can sort of get a lot of it out of the way. I kind of like align it and parallel it to like Kingdom Hearts 3, right? And like Slayer in chat would know this, right? If he's listening still. If you play Kingdom Hearts 3, you have absolutely no idea. If you've only played 3 and not the previous games, you have absolutely no idea like what is going on in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, you understand the Disney parts, but anything to do with the actual Kingdom Hearts storyline is like just completely just convoluted, right? Me imagining how a first timer for Kingdom Hearts 3 would feel is exactly like how I feel playing Final Fantasy 7.
Calm down already.
And maybe not to the same extent, because this is actually like somewhat coherent, and like it's only like at the end where like shit hits the fan, where in Kingdom Hearts 3 it's like probably doesn't make sense the whole way through. And my like thinking is that like, man, am I gonna die here, dude? My thinking is that like in Kingdom Hearts 3, I much rather they cater towards like the older fans and like continue the story, and that's kind of what they did, but they kind of left it open for like newer like players. And I kind of feel like that's Final Fantasy is definitely for the people who played the original game, right? So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I wish like it was more appealing to like a first timer to the game, because if I was someone who played the original game, I would want it to be a callback, right? Like, I would say, nah, don't, you know, stuff like the new people, like, you know, make it nostalgic for like the OG fans, because that's like what the game's for. So I'm not like I'm not at all unhappy that it's like for those players. Like, I 100% acknowledge and understand that it's for like the original game players, and it's a nostalgia game for them, and it's not like per se targeted at like people like me who've never played the original game. So I'm kind of content. Like, I'm not like gonna be like, I'm not angry about it at all. I'm just like, it's just frustrating in my own head to like not understand the story. Because I'm like, want to understand it so bad because it's like so like it's really good. And it's just me being frustrated with myself to like understand, like to piece it together with no like, with no breadcrumbs, if that makes sense, you know. So I fully acknowledge that whole thing, you know, like it's not for, like it's for me, but all the parts aren't out yet, so it's not gonna like, it's like the story hasn't ended, and you really need the whole story to like, you know, understand it fully. I'm just worried that like in part 2 I'm not going to remember things that happened in part 1, so I'll have to do like a recap. I'll maybe watch a YouTube video of like a recap, or maybe just like the end of like, I'll just like watch a video of like the ending to like remember like all the stuff that happened. This game was only 4 or 5 hours in the original. Yeah, I know that too, because I heard people saying like, oh, it's the game's only in Midgar. That's like so short. That's like basically the tutorial, or you know, like the start of the game. So like I acknowledge that too. They're just like really elongating it. You know, they're really making it longer. So I wonder like how part 2 is going to be. Like, is part 2 going to be the rest of the game, or is part 2 going to be like the next 4 to 5 hours, and it's going to be a part 3 and 4, like, you know? Because I can't imagine the start of the game being like, of the original game, like being like this, in the sense of like, you know, how confusing it was and stuff like that. I feel like they're doing this on purpose, like all the new characters at the end, and the whole thing with Sephiroth.
I don't want any trouble.
I don't know, like I don't actually know if that's part of the original, like if it played out the exact same way, you know, if they just modified it to make it like more confusing, not on purpose, but like making it more like nostalgic for the OG players, but thus making it more confusing for the new timers, or the like, you know, players like me. They shouldn't do more than 4. What do you mean? Man, I'm gonna get wrecked here again, dude. They shouldn't do more than 4 parts? Yeah. I thought you meant 4 hours. For a second, I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, they shouldn't do more than 4, yeah. I mean, I would be happy if it was a trilogy. I think a trilogy is perfect, honestly. Like, that's me, like, coming from a position where I don't know the story at all. But, like, I know that you leave Midgar, like, it's such an old game, like, I can't just be completely blind to everything, you know? Like, there's things that I'm gonna know. And I stated at the start of the stream, like, before I started this game, like, what I knew. And stuff like that, So yeah, there are some things that I know, but pretty much from this point forward, I mean, I don't really know anything. Dude, I'm so weak. How am I like alive? Can Red heal me or something? Dude, I'm literally 1 HP. Can I just do ranged attacks from now? Because I feel like I'm gonna die.
Just go away.
Oh! Alright, I'm down. I'm dead. Alright. Originally it's 40 hours or so. If they expand part 2, it should be around 50 to 60. Is part 2... Okay, so I'm gonna be careful when asking this question. So I know that you leave Midgar in the original, and I know obviously in part 2 you'd leave Midgar. Like by the end of the game, I'm sure, I don't know if we'll see that, but I know that you leave Midgar and you go to another place, and I think it's another world, or in some form, or like another. I presume it's another world. And I think it's another world, but it could be like another country, like another place of this world, but I'm pretty sure it's another world. But the question is, in the rest of the original game, how many like different worlds are there? Like, if Midgar is one, and we move on to the next place, like, not to be named, but is there like Midgar and then one other place and that's it for the rest of the game? Like that second place, or is there even more? I'm thinking if there's say 3 places, like Midgar, and then the next world, and then the world after, that's like 3, that's like a trilogy, it'll be perfect. But I don't actually know. There's a lot of places to visit and revisit. Okay. But revisit as in like that we've seen before, or like, I don't know what you mean. Like the only thing you can revisit is like Midgar, right? Because we've never been to Wutai, so that can't be classified as revisiting. And if Cloud or if anyone, like any one of the characters have been there before, that's like in their story. It's not like part of the game. So, do you mean revisit like from the game, or do you mean the players need to, like the characters need to revisit places they've been before? Revisit for story reasons? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So I guess we go like back and forth.
You can do it.
I need to block that, I guess. The camera is so like... The camera is so like... a weird angle. Like, I don't really want to be at this angle.
Keep up the pressure, okay?
I want to get hit by that. Dude, slow down, brake.
We're kinda in a hurry.
I want to look forward. I don't want to look at this angle. And I'm not... I can't aim properly.
Already.
I can get on this side. I can get on the left side fine, all the way out to the front. But the right side I can't. I want to hit this. How am I supposed to hit this left wheel, dude?
Still got some fight in you?
I can't like angle it that way. Here we go. Oh, now it's going to like do this attack. Okay, here we go. Oh, now it moves. Oh my god. Ah!
Show me what you can do. Strike hard and fast. Don't give up now, you guys.
Yeah, kinda. I guess the best like Easter egg, or the best like, I don't know what you would call it, like foreshadowing that we've got to go to another world, is that there was a scene earlier in the game with like a cat creature, and it's like we've never had any proof of like any alien creatures in the game so far. So I'm pretty sure that's like a being from another world, or a character from another world that's like somehow visited here or come here for something. Because like you're building a rocket ship to go to another world. That's like, that can't be the only way, right? Like, just thinking out loud, yeah, I'm not asking questions, but I feel like there's got to be like another way, like a more mystical, like mysterious way, right? Because the Celta, or the Celts, I forgot what they're called. They like, I get the feeling that they escaped, right? Like they somehow like, they're not on this planet anymore. Maybe they're just not in this area. I don't know. Like I feel like the Promised Land is like another planet.
Bring it home. Hell yeah!
Don't give up now, you guys.
I'm not gonna beat this full game. This is like. I do such little damage on this Dagger.
Don't give up. This should make you stronger.
Bring it home! Oh, I can't do this without you.
God, man. I'm not even like getting half.
There's no rest for the wicked.
We're kinda in a hurry. Don't give up now, you guys.
Go faster, man.
Don't give up.
Give them what's coming to them. I'm counting on you. I've got you.
Is that red like panting?
Don't give up now, you guys. Stay strong.
Why doesn't it like accelerate all the way? I want to go all over the time.
You can do it. Keep it up.
I'm waiting.
Damn it. It's on you. Show me what you can do.
Probably gonna switch around now and go to the
Shake it
left
off,
side.
okay? Let's pick up the pace.
Yep, what I say, called it. Now, if I take it from. Okay.
It's on you.
I thought I could take it from like the center, like not on the wheels.
No need to panic.
Give them what's coming to them.
Come on.
I don't want any trouble. Really? Man, calm down already.
Oh, that was close.
This should make you stronger.
Hey, fight's not over yet.
Focus.
Hang in there, okay?
Alright, so I like go fast now and
No turning back.
I not speed up and I
Bring it.
yeah, I guess so.
This should make you stronger. Don't give up. Watch yourself.
side.
Counting on you.
Let's pick up the pace.
Hell yeah! There's no rest for the wicked.
Keep it up. You can do it.
Sorry, gotta itch my eye. Ah, okay.
Finish him off. We're kinda in a hurry. Don't give up,
where's the-
guys.
Going better.
To the sweat.
Alright.
More on the bang!
No escape for you.
Hey, fight's not over yet!
Man, calm down already. Shake it off, okay?
You need
Steady.
Show me what you can do.
Break! Oh, jeez. Man, it's really hard to target like a specific wheel. Like, it always goes up to the front too. I don't want it to go that far. Okay.
Get ready. Get the corner, just focus. Stay strong. Watch yourself.
I know you can do it.
Focus.
Hang in there, okay? Bring it home!
Go for it.
Everyone coming to him!
Show me what you can do.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, y'all.
Man, it's one of the
Finish
sickest
him
like
off.
action
Come on.
parts of like the game. Man, it's so sick. It's just the camera is just a little finicky because like as you turn, it doesn't like center itself 100%, and doesn't like align properly, I guess, with the wheels, but still pretty good, man. Dude, Red just like jumps on, and it's so sick. First try easy, yeah. After like 4 retries. Said an hour at most. It's probably 2 hours now because I've got so many friggin' retries of that. Basically expecting this guy to pop up, man, everywhere at this point. Of course he's not there. This time it's an illusion. Oh my god, we're actually off our end of the road, okay. Dude, this is like eerie. So did we like... Our intention was to escape, right? So did we like... Was our intention to leave the city? Like, it wasn't, right? Like, we would have had to stay and like rebuild. Really, it's like... All the ghosts like... covering the reactor. Looks sick. Sephiroth's design is so cool. Is he gonna like spread out the wing? It's probably like something like something in part 2. Or maybe it's
Okay,
like
asshole, let's...
not really his wing.
Don't. And you're wrong.
Those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything about you is wrong.
All born are bound to her. Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
The world won't end today. But you will.
Listen. Destiny comes.
Oh my god. What the hell? Is that... Bro, is that the
Drag
guy?
our asses all
Zack,
this
yeah.
way. This is the welcome we get.
That's... He's from Kingdom Hearts. Or just Kingdom Hearts.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep.
I love how he's got a Buster Sword as well, that's sick. Same getup as Cloud. Price is cool. Is that where he's originally from?
Embrace your
Or
dreams.
is he originally from Final Fantasy? Because I know Kingdom
Whatever
Hearts
happens,
has Final Fantasy characters in it,
protect your
so...
honor. As a soldier! Come and get it!
Did that happen in the past? Or did that happen, is that happening now? He's like... We're surrounded now, right? So that must be happening now. Price is cool. Is the story of Zack as a prequel to 7? Okay. So Zack's the main character.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Dude, what is that connection? Really? What's Sephiroth's... it's like borderline obsession right now. Like... Seriously.
This is the point of no return. Destiny's crossroads.
Then why did you stop me?
I'm not really sure. What will we find on the other side? Freedom.
Oh, the music.
Boundless terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky. What you heard just now were the voices of the planet. Those born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned. They're howling in pain.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
Their words, they
Oh.
don't reach him.
They don't reach him, okay.
All
They
these
don't hear.
moments and memories, precious and fleeting, they're like rain rolling off his back. And when they're gone, he won't cry or shout or anything.
How's Sephiroth causing all this though?
He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him. Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this. But if we do, we'll be changing more than fate itself. If we succeed, if we win, we'll be changing ourselves. I guess maybe that's why I hesitated.
So is it destiny that they're like that Sephiroth goes and does this? Because she said we gotta change. Well, she said fate will change ourselves, but
You said it yourself. He has to be stopped.
maybe I'm thinking like too much into it. But I
I'm
was just wondering if
for a lifetime.
it's destiny or fate that the world is like destroyed or whatever, and that Sephiroth succeeds, and for us to defeat him is going against the fate. But I'm probably not really into it. When you cross the barrier of whispers, strange timber things may be waiting on the other side before making the leave. Make sure that your party is well rested, stocked up with equipment, material, vending machine, back with the express, have everything you need. Okay.
Thank you, Cloud.
Man, I love how just like Red is just with us as well, man. That's sick. And Barrett,
Is
he
it
didn't
our
die,
destiny
thank God.
To defy destiny. It's an interesting question.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Man, Red with the quotes. Yeah, because then it'd like be a paradox, right? Like,
So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back.
there's like, if it's our destiny to change destiny, then what's the first? It's like alternate
Cloud,
timeline sort of thing.
We should go.
Alright. Okay, I thought we would go back and beat Leviathan, but I guess we have to just go back and chapter select after we finish the game. So we had like another free roam like section, but that's alright. Not a big deal. Much left? Yeah, I figured this is like right at the end. That's why I'm setting up my. I guess it's probably like boss fights. I guess. Ted, I just not really sure what to do here. I've got all my. I'm assuming they're all coming with us on the party. So, like, I've got everything I need. We could use prayer though, actually, on. Oops. Let's put prayer here. Crowd can have assess. There. Like the whispers have to be destroying the
Whatever
reactor,
happens,
right?
We'll be okay, as long as we stick together.
But it's hard to definitively say because Sephiroth intervened with Genova, so
Ready?
I'm not sure what's Sephiroth, what's Genova, and what's the whispers, you know.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
I don't even know what
This
Genova
could well
is.
be her last line of defense. It won't be easy.
Too many questions, chat. Too many.
Let's go.
Forgot to change Barrett's gun, but oh well.
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye. Whether you can see the seams or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey. Don't know about you, but looks normal to me.
Over there.
I'd play the game in reverse. Jesus, we'll be here for another we'll be here for like a 72-hour stream, dude. Jesus, not even more. Dude, can you imagine that though? That'd be crazy. Like he goes through like the main story beats like in reverse. Or like the story reverses somehow and you gotta start from the start in part 2. This is a cool shot. Cool view right there. Alright, what are they doing now? Are they guiding us somewhere, or are they just doing their own thing? They're like going into like a portal? Is it like, are they combining into like some sort of huge destructive... Oh my god. They're combining into something huge and destructive. Dude, are they... Is this like another like summon creature? Or like a... What the hell is this? Like a god? Bro, it looks like... Kinda looks like a Heartless, like a huge Heartless. Dude, like black holing everything, dude. Bro, it's crazy. Let's go, Cloud, man. Let's do it. All right, here we go. I don't even know what I'm doing, who I'm versing, what this is, but. Like, is this like an alternate? There's gotta be an alternate something, right? Alternate universe, because our Midgar is like getting surrounded and getting destroyed. So, and we went through like the portal thing, or is this just like, I don't know, man.
You're alive!
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
So that then. That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
So it's us fighting against Destiny, I guess.
Bring it on!
Boss fight, man.
Here we go.
Okay, an entity from a future timeline that has manifested in the present day. It fights to restore the protected future that gave shape to it. Ah! It's from a future timeline that has manifested in the present day. So that's specifically this Whisper, not all of them, right? Okay, guns. Bare-handed sword.
Keep it together.
Okay, let's go.
About damn time!
We can do better.
Don't keep me waiting! You're up!
Taking over. Deal with that.
All set. Damn it!
God, reformation? What the hell is it doing, dude?
Enough! You're up!
Let's do this. Keep it together.
Let me
Correction. Like correcting. Hang on. So like correcting fate.
Hang in there!
Come on, that ain't fair.
What's that?
Run!
Are you kidding me?
We gotta go.
Oh, they're up there.
Just go!
Shit, look out.
So the future timeline where everything got destroyed. So I'm guessing this is the timeline where Sephiroth like succeeds somehow, and this like is like what becomes of everything. Everything gets like destroyed. I want to try and attack. Whisper Harbinger. I'm gonna try and thunder this one, see if it's got anything to do with the elemental.
It's on you.
All set!
That lets me, dude.
Damn it!
Want some more?
Now fly! I'll be fine. You ready? Come on!
I don't know who to attack.
Still kicking.
I don't know how to fight these guys at all. Unable to read.
Big shot! Gotcha! Gotcha! You're fine! Heads up! There! Damn it! Gotcha! There! Come on! Mind taking over?
About damn time.
Take it over.
I won't.
Deal with that.
Don't think you'll walk with luck.
All right, watch and learn. So now,
Intercession. Is that like where it's gonna like ruin the?
I got it.
Damn it!
Yeah, it's gonna
we gotta
separate
get out
us.
of here now.
Ruin the battlefield. Is what I meant to say. Termination. It's literally like showing us its mood. It's sick. Underneath, over, above.
Don't overdo it.
Okay, let's go. Here. It's on you.
About damn time. Here it comes.
feel like I'm doing anything in between these like intermission thing, like not intermissions, but like between when he does something and breaks the team apart. I don't feel like I'm doing much with the these guys here. I'm not sure if it's because I'm like damaging them enough to
It's on you.
I got this.
like continue or.
Bingo. You're up.
Hey, get ready.
There. Bring it. There.
Come on. Sloppy.
Wait, cool. Got a counter. It's oh my god, it's staggered. What do I do? Do I like?
Now's our chance.
Time to end this.
Oh, actually, like okay. The part of it's a part of itself. You punch Mario block on the red dude, yeah. I used the counter thing, so I figured that's what it was going to do. I tried like all the spells, or not all the spells, but I tried the spells that I had, and like the abilities I had, and that was like counter things. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. Just reds. What the hell?
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
Dude, Red just knows a lot. Like, I wish I could be Red and like see something and be like, oh yeah, I know what that means. It's the future. See this, and that's not gonna happen. like it just knows everything somehow. Dude, is Red one again?
Damn it! How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However,
These guys are right here.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get Red.
Mind over matter. Bring in the heat.
Let's do this.
God damn it, man. Always get.
Ain't dead yet. Bring it. Here we go. Try this. Deal with that.
You need me.
I got it.
I'm not MP, man.
I'm not for anything.
You counter stance the entire fight? Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I don't know, but that kind of sounds cheesy. I figured if you can do something like that. I want to kind of figure out how it's supposed to be done. It's like obviously they do more damage when it's certain like